Welcome to 1881 16th Avenue in Santa Cruz in the Live Oak area. This is a quiet neighborhood, just a block over from 17th, which is a busy street, but the street very quiet. Lovely neighborhood, and this house is actually, I would call the business probably the worst in the neighborhood, which is actually a good thing because you got nothing but upside for this property. This is a huge lot, over 9,400 square feet. Not according to the county. Up front here you've got an apple tree that last year just gave off tons of apples, and as you can see it's blooming and ready to go for another bumper crop. Matured pear tree as well, and ready for some pears to start growing out here as well. If you come on out, I'm sure they'll be really big for you by the time you come out here. A couple of things. Property is going to need a new roof probably in the next year, 3 years, I would guess, but there are no leaks. It does work. You've got a garage, which I'll talk about more in just a bit. Let's go on inside. Alright, got a glass door leading into the house. You've got windows open out to the front courtyard. You've got crown molding throughout the house, which is kind of nice. And you've got a newer kitchen. You've got hardwood bamboo plywood, actually, as it's called, here in the kitchen. Newer cabinets with granite slab countertops. Newer lighting fixtures. Newer appliances. There you are looking out into the backyard, which we'll see in just a bit. Cabinets, all relatively new, looking good. Let's go over to two of the bedrooms and the bathroom. The bathroom has been done recently. So you've got the plywood bamboo overlay, which leads into the hardwood floor. Bear with me as the house portions is messy, but that's what happens in some of these pre-foreclosures. You've got a closet, and you've got the molding throughout the bedrooms as well. So a lot of nice upgrades in there. You have this door closed because there's cats in here. So if we visit, we say hi to the kitties, but please leave the door closed so the cat doesn't get out. You've got the crown molding throughout, and the cat's trying to... What are you doing, kitty? And you've got looking out into the backyard. And then you have the closet to the right, and once again you've got the hardwood floors here. Come back out to the hallway, lead out to the living room. You've got a closet here, and then over here through the kitchen you've got the garage door, which we'll go into in just a second. Alright, we go in through the garage door, and basically the garage has been converted. You've got a laundry room with cabinets, water heater in one, storage in the other. That back door will go out in a second, leads to the backyard. Bulk of the room has been converted into a third bedroom with closets. And then we'll go back, and here's the door going back into the main portion of the house, but just to the left of that, we've got what is still about 6 feet left of storage in the garage. The garage door does work. It opens fully. So you can use it as access from the front driveway to get storage items in and out. Now we'll go into the back. This is a big backyard. You've got a deck here, and you got to look past a lot of the debris and items that are here. There's a hot tub that doesn't work, but you do have place for a hot tub that you can put in. You've got a plum tree. There's just some great vegetation in this yard, and this is already going to... I can already see some buds on there. We're going to get another bumper crop of plums here. So if you love fresh fruit, you can't get any fresher than this. Here is a legal guest house. This guest house is 240 square feet, but in the past she's rented out for $800 a month. Inside the small guest house here, there's wood siding along a portion of it. Then sheetrock and whatnot through the other portion. Right now the one person does have just kind of like a fridge, and there's a microwave tucked in there. This is a great little place for a friend or a colleague or a rental unit. Check with the county on that. But this is a full bathroom with a shower stall. And this is like I said, once again, in a very quiet neighborhood in the Live Oak portion of Santa Cruz. Exiting the guest house, You walk through the backyard, you come to another structure. But there's just, like I said, a lot of vegetation here, just a lot of plants that are fully matured. The backyard does need a good thinning out, but a weekend or two would bring this place back looking great. Just look at all the flowers, and just look at these full rosebuds. Over here, this is an apricot tree. Already these roses are starting to come back to life. These will be in full bloom probably by the time you come out. And you have a drainage runoff, which then with a drawbridge coming back to the last little portion of the property. Now there's the back portion of the property line back there, which is, that corner of the property is 26 feet back from this tree, which I'll show you again. This tree from the front just looks so deep and so back, just to give you a good depth perception, that this place from the front doesn't look like much, but it really is a deep, big lot. It's got a raised garden bed with a bunch of lumber right now, but you need to see past the clutter that is here at this place, as we would have that done and out of the way for the sale. Here is another structure. Let's go inside this. You've got a nice deck here. Inside this structure, we've got, this is actually 280 square feet, plus a loft area where there's electricity outlets as well, and lighting up there. So a good loft area, plus a potential for a living area, dining, and right now there is no water here. There's water at the very corner of the property over there, and there is a bath area, but there's no fixtures. You can have one legal structure in Santa Cruz County. This one has two. What I would maybe see is to get these switched and have the other one used as a storage, and this one used as a guest house. This place has been red tagged, just this structure here. Really the only problem is that it is on pier and post, which is fine, but it needs to be moved 5 feet away from the property line due to encroachments. I've gotten some estimates for those. It's because it's on pier and post, and there's your water hookups there, electricity there. Now we come back to the the first actual legal guest house. This is legal by the county. And what's great too is you do have side access. Now getting back to the red tag, oh wait, let me just show you that there's, you got a separate entrance. You got to look past the clutter because that will be gone. Basically, one of the local title companies will show tentatively that there is not a red tag to a new lender. What we do is we hold money in reserves for the project to correct the red tag. You get the problem resolved, you go back to the title company, and then they'll release that money. If by chance you do not want to get it done, then they have the right after a certain amount of time to release that money and to get that red tag rectified so that they're showing legitimately that this place will not have a red tag. Here we are back at the front of the property. You gotta look past that clutter on the right. That will be gone. That debris is not part of what is gonna stay. And as you can see back there is that tree way back there, just on the other side of the fence to the left, but still 26 feet up from the back portion of the property. So this gives you a good depth perception of this house. This is a short sale, currently asking $565. For more information, log on to MLSPlusForeclosures.com. Give me a call for a private showing. Love to get you in here anytime after 11 a.m. And definitely a wonderful neighborhood, good house with a lot of good bones. And like I said earlier,